Hello, I'm Officer Rapaza with the Sacramento Police Department Recruiting Unit. Welcome to the third video in our hiring workshop series. If you haven't seen the previous videos, please go back and do that first. For this third video, we will be talking about the background investigation stage. Upon successfully completing the oral assessment and physical ability test, you will be emailed a software link to esoph from the background unit within 7 days. The email will contain your applicant access code. If you look at the highlighted section on the picture, you click there to enter the access code included in the email. This will bring you to the next page where you will be required to create a profile and complete the associated agreements and questionnaires. After creating a profile in esoph, you will have 14 days to complete and submit the required agreements and questionnaires. Please note that the applicant waiver in the agreements must be notarized. You can look online for a specific notary business, or you can go to UPS to get documents notarized. When completing all questionnaires, be honest and make sure to provide as much information to the best of your ability. Please do not lie. That only decreases your chances in the selection process. Do not minimize past mistakes and do not intentionally omit information. The esoph agreements and questionnaire will require you to gather a lot of information. Please read the instructions carefully. Do not wait until the last minute to complete the documents. The esoph link will expire and you will not be able to access your information after 14 days. Once your agreements and questionnaires are submitted, the information will be reviewed by a background investigator. The next step in the process would be completing a pre-employment background investigation interview. During this interview, your background investigator will go over the agreements and questionnaires. Please allow approximately 2 to 3 hours for this interview. Wear professional or business attire. All documents must be original and transcripts must be official. This means that transcripts must be sealed and unopened. Do not submit your documents or upload them into esoph prior to your pre-employment background investigation interview. Do start getting your documents ready and gather them prior to your interview. The list of required documents is posted in the instruction portion of the esoph link that you will receive. Additional information will be provided to you by your background investigator regarding the next step in the background process. I wanted to touch on some policies and other information regarding the hiring process. In regards to our tattoo policy, we do not allow tattoos on the hands, face, or neck. All body markings will be reviewed during the backgrounds check process. In regards to body jewelry, no piercing or alteration that is visible in any authorized uniform that is a deviation from normal anatomical features and is not medically required is allowed. For example, no tongue splitting or piercing, no facial piercing, no complete or transdermal implantation of any other material other than hair replacement, no abnormal shaping of the ears, eyes, nose, or teeth, and no scarification and intentional disfigurement. If you have drug use in your background, be able to explain your drug use and how often you use. For example, when was your last use? How long ago? What drugs have you used and for how long? Think about the 5 W's. Who were you with? Your dealer, family, friends. When did it happen? Date and time. What were you doing at the time? Party, club. Where were you at? Location, school, home. Why were you doing them? It is highly recommended that you stop all drug usage, including marijuana, if you want to work for the Sacramento Police Department. Here are some tips to help you be successful throughout the hiring process. I cannot say this enough. Do not lie or omit information. Be patient. This process takes time. Return all emails promptly. Finish all tasks completely. Do not wait. The esoph process takes time. And do not miss any dates or appointments. If you have any questions throughout the hiring process, please feel free to reach out to the recruiting unit or backgrounds unit at the information on your screen. The next and last video in our hiring workshop series will cover the final steps in the hiring process. Thank you again for your interest in the Sacramento Police Department.